Shalom Akim, I'm gonna give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well. And salutation to all the Akim in all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim. When you get into this elephant in the room, this massive ship that's been stuck in this canal. Now, I've been alive for 40 plus years. I've never heard of anything like this happening until lately. The reason I jumped on this one is because I've been hearing this was no accident. I've been hearing a few things. They say that it was done by a gust of wind. It pushed the ship over. It was bad weather. They gave you this, but I'm pretty sure that's not the first time that bad weather has come through the Suez Canal. They have this tanker ship that has tons of goods that need to be shipped around the world, and it's stuck here. It's been stuck there over the weekend. It just got freed this morning, actually, so I'm right on time doing this article. But the point was that some brothers put in my, I was just watching some brothers over the weekend, and they said that, they hit me to the game. Like this is like no accident. Like, what was the word that they used? They like it's no good publicity and bad publicity, something to that effect. But this is one of those things where somebody did this. This was not done by accident. This was not no mistake. This was done on purpose. What do we have going on right now? We have this ship right here is blocking a route for a bunch of the ships to come through, and most of the world relies on imports, and so these ships are a lifeline for imports of the world, because a lot of the places and some market guys put it best to me. They said right now everything's on hold right now. He was like, we have a flood of exports and stuff, and imports coming in, and that's what these shippings do. And right here at the Suez Canal, this was a lifeline for the world, basically. So 12% of the world's shipping is slowed down right now because of this. So a lot of the goods from the automakers and things like that, everything's on hold, on hiatus right now until they free the ship up. Well, just got freed, but still things have to move. The things still have to be moved around. And come to find out, the majority of the ship was owned by the Chinese. So, just more and more of the Lord showing his hand against Moab. What do we have going on here in America? And I'm pretty sure just in America, I'm going to speak about America. That's what I know. Moab has been getting judged lately, as of late, Well, you could say longer than that because it's been going on since the old president got ousted. President Trump put into the sheeple's heads that this was a Chinese disease, the cooties that's going on right now. I can't say the name because we'll get our videos flagged and everything. But Moab he's been under the knife, he's been under he's been under the radar for quite some time, man, And the Lord is just showing us, how much he does not like Moab, Let me bring this out real fast. This is Jeremiah 48 and 28 or 29. We have heard the pride of Moab. He is exceedingly proud, his loftiness and his arrogance and his pride and his haughtiness of his heart. Because Moab in his mind thinks he has next. He feels that he's going to control this planet next, man. Once Esau comes out of power, he believes in his heart that he will be up next. But the Lord is really showing himself, man. He's showing that, you don't have next. You'll be in slavery. That's what you have. Because the kingdom of heaven is coming up next, man. And Moab will not be able to make it in it, He is wicked. My mom jokes about it all the time, and I say this in videos all the time. Moab and Ammon they'll hunt everything out of the sea. We won't have any cleaning fish in the sea. Cleaning fish are the ones like octopus, squid. These guys, when fish carcasses die, they fall to the bottom of the ocean and stuff, and these guys are there to clean them up and eat them. That's their job. That's their purpose. Just like a pig's purpose is to clean up your farm. You have bones that you've eaten. You've eaten food. The meat off the bones, you throw the bones to the pig. Apple cores, banana peels, all that good stuff goes to the pig. He's a garbage disposal. But here in Babylon, pig is a delicacy, just like squid is a delicacy. All your cleaners, shrimp is a delicacy, lobster is a delicacy, all your cleaners. But the point is that Moab and Ammon will hunt and eat all of these cleaners up in the ocean if they were continuing to be in control. That's why we need the Lord to come back to rid us of this fucking this haughtiness, man, this prideful man, this arrogant being, Let me read a little bit of this article. He says around a dozen tankers and container ships have been diverted from the Suez Canal as leading transport companies are looking for alternative routes to avoid the trade route artery along Egypt that remains blocked. Two container ships operated by French shipping and logistics giant CMA and CGM Group changed course and were heading towards the Cape of Good Hope. The company revealed on Saturday. At the same time, the group is considering alternative maritime route, rail and air routes for cargo yet to be loaded, Slocky, while at least 10 of its ships were still waiting to pass through the narrow but vital waterway. Like I say, this little patch of water right here, and the ship is blocking it. That's the picture of it, and it's showing these things. Everything's being slowed down right now because of this. And like I said, the most damaging information was that I found out that a majority of the ship was owned by Moab. So damn near all the cargo on there is either going to Moab or Moab has some type of dollar in it, man. He has a percentage that's supposed to be going to him. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinding cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. And these are the times we're going to come into darkened times, man. These ships and these games that they're playing war games. These are warlike games. A country Iran and other countries are hit with these sanctions from the UN, and the UN is backed by Babylon, and we are just getting ready more and more grinding towards this war that's going to happen, man. Food, different things, metal parts, different machines and part things. Everything gets carried on these ships right here, and it's being held up right now. Letting that these people, they really don't know what's going on because these ships are vital. Plus, Moab whatever country and whoever the enemy that did this, 9 times out of 10 it was Babylon, because they'll turn on their friends and they'll stab them in the back. They have a history of doing this, and China, like I say, the president Trump, he called it the Chinese disease, and so it's been a lot of back and forth talk, and China's also setting up different bases in different parts of the world, so these Edomites, they're sick and tired of Moab's movement, so to speak. At the end of the day, this is the Lord just riling them up, man. Where I'm go. He says this is because if these ships don't get into these different places, it slows down everything. So get ready for more famine coming, more plagues, more people, upburst of the people, man. This is Second Esdras. I'm gonna start at 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Girdle up yourselves with cloths of sack, and hair beware your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent among you, and who may turn it back? Because while they're building up, the scriptures are telling us the destruction is at hand for Moab. Destruction is at hand. They think in their mind they have next, man. But the Lord is sending these things, these different plagues. So that's judgment. Whenever you see Moab getting whooped on camera, catching punches to the face, and that's what they've been doing all week, or for longer than a week, But it's just being magnified. The punishment of Moab is being magnified right before our eyes, man. This is Ecclesiastes 16:3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away, man? These are some of these plagues. Just the Lord just sending judgment upon Moab, man. Whether it be beat up by fists, people are charging at them. Whether it be diseases, they got blamed with the cooties. They also exposed their wet markets and different things. I was speaking about earlier how they have they get a hard on for hunting the ocean, hunting everything out of the ocean. And like I said, the wet markets, Lord doesn't deal with that. These heathens eating anything they want to. They eat bats, rats, all sorts of different animals they're eating in these wet markets. So the Lord's not dealing with them, man. And he's just sending judgment upon Moab. But I just found out, that a huge information that this was a Moab ship with mostly Moab goods on there, and it's stuck right now. But from my understanding, this morning it got freed up. But this was not done by human error. This was done on purpose. And with that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.